Welcome to an episode of Beyond Bawarchiness, a series of playlists where I'll be interviewing food bloggers, bakers, chefs across the country to show their talent and emotions to the camera. Now, you will ask why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because when COVID-19 first hit us, what happened was that the trips to hotels, restaurants, and my favorite chaat bhandars were closed. So, what kept foodies like me happy was the guidance from food bloggers, chefs. They helped us step by step, picture by picture, how to make our favorite dishes in our own kitchen. So, without any further delay, let's start the video. Hello, viewers. Today, I have a very young and talented baker on my show. She has been a home baker since 14 years, and you can rule over her food pics at her Instagram handle. She goes by the name The Flowered. For the link, I'll leave it in the description box. So, Komal, thank you so much for being here. Do you want to add anything to the introduction that I just gave?
No, you covered literally everything. And yes, I have baking since 14 years, but then I started my The Upload like very recently. And I was a kid when I started it, and I was very crappy at it. But then obviously practice makes a man perfect. So did
Of
I
course.
become. Yeah.
So, let's start this interview. So, round one is a round where I ask you questions about you and your baking journey. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. So my first question is, tell us about how has the experience of being a home baker been so far?
Okay, being a home baker has been really overwhelming, especially for me. Like me being coming from different, it's a totally different background, study wise,
Yeah.
especially. I didn't do hotel management, so I never expected myself to actually pursue it. Like bake, obviously I did baking when I was very young, but then I didn't expect myself to actually bake something and sell. So
Yeah.
COVID has played a major role in it because of COVID it started. So it has been really nice. It feels really good to be part of someone's celebrations. Actually baking something and giving them actually feels like I am being part of that. So it has been really nice.
Great. I see you as a passionate baker. All your bakes look so wow. And people say baking is an
Thank
art.
you.
Welcome. People say baking is an art and a science, but mostly is a therapy. So, what is your take on that?
Baking definitely is an art and a science as well. But for me personally, baking is a mood. I love baking. So it's just like whenever I am not in the mood or whenever I'm not feeling good, but sometimes obviously it is just like pick up something and eat.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that is the best thing about baking. Because end of the day, you have something so delicious that you can just eat it all. So for me, baking is totally a mood which can set anyone's. Like if someone is not feeling good, so I can make someone happy. So for me, baking is a mood.
Now, my next question is, tell us about feedback. What is the most beautiful feedback you have received from someone that made you glow in happiness?
Oh my God, feedback are the best part of this job because whenever you give something to someone, like whenever I deliver any cake, cookies or cupcakes or tarts or maybe anything, my heart pounds when I give them and till the time I receive the feedback.
Receive the
Oh my
feedback.
God, that is so stressful. Yes. It's like, oh my God, अच्छा बना है कि नहीं बना है? Do they like it or not? Do others like it or not? It's like way too much. But then when I receive a feedback, for me personally, every feedback is one and the same. I just enjoy receiving good feedbacks from
Huh.
people. And touch wood, till date, I haven't received much of a negative feedback. Obviously, I have received few of the criticism my from people's, and that I feel it's good. Some or the other
Understandable.
way, you have to improve.
Yeah.
Criticism helps to improve you. So that is fine. I have never received like a very bad feedback till date. Touch wood. I'm really happy for that. But yeah, the good feedbacks, oh my god, it makes me crazy. I literally bounce up and down in the entire house and tell everyone, oh my god, everyone loved the cake, everyone loved the cake. So I just enjoy each and every feedback. They are really special to me.
Well, this was the end of the round one. Now let's have some
Hmm.
fun. The round two is much to do with the quick answering, and that will help our audience or viewers know more about you as a person or as a baker. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah.
So, the first one is name one ingredient that you cannot live without.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, in baking, that has to be hands down sugar. You cannot do anything without sugar.
Sugar.
Cannot do. Sugar or a sweetener. You need to have sugar or the sweetener. No one in the world like bland baked goods.
And my second question, the next question is, can you eat cake for breakfast and lunch and dinner the whole day?
That is not even a question. I have actually done that. Eat cake for all three meals. It's like the best day of my life. I don't think anyone will deny eating cake for all three meals.
A relaxed day from all the sabjis and dals.
Oh my god, yes, totally, totally. They like cake slices, hot fudge cake slices with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Best. The best.
The next question is chocolate cake or butterscotch cake?
Chocolate. Anytime chocolate. Yeah, I personally I don't like butterscotch flavor. Chocolate is like anytime.
Baked snacks or fried snacks?
Oh, that is a tough one. That is a tough one. Because I am a big junkie. But then obviously I like baked goods. Oh my god, that's a tough one. You cannot make me choose this. Uh,
Two.
oh my god. Okay. Um, can we just go for both of them?
Okay. Now we'll move on to the
Yeah.
next question.
Huh.
One blogger who you love stalking.
Oh, okay. This will be weird because she is totally not related to what I do. But then I really love the amount of love she gets and the way she is, the way enthusiastic she is mostly same. I just love
Oh,
her. I just love her. Oh my god, I just love her. She is super enthusiastic, super energetic. I know she is not doing anything what of my field, but then I
yeah.
personally love her.
The next question is one dessert item that takes so much effort but tastes nowhere close in comparison.
Ooh, that is something to think about.
Mhm.
Hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really cannot think of anything like that. Um. Okay. Actually, one day my sister made something like that. It was the lamest thing I could think of. The lamest thing. But then it tasted, oh my god, out of the world. It was like she made some marigold biscuit, chocolate sauce dipped in milk and some stacking them and something like it seems like a cake, but it's obviously not a cake. And it tasted so beautiful, but it literally required zero efforts. That was very yummy, which what she made.
The next question is money or fame.
Okay. Money or fame? I would every time want love more than fame and money. So if fame get love, then I want fame.
And the next question is one advice you have for upcoming home bakers.
Okay. When you start your journey as a home baker, it is very important to know what you're doing. Because
Yeah.
if you just see it's very tempting to see everyone. Oh my god, even she is doing, even he is doing. Let's start it. It's very easy. See, personally, it is easy. It is not very difficult. But then, if you just if you just make one cake and then you say you are a home baker, I am sorry, that's not true.
That's
You
not
need
true.
to have you need to have practice. You need to know your thing. And the basic problem usually the home bakers do is to just pick up random recipe on YouTube and they start selling them. But then
Yeah.
they should always know the science behind those recipes. They should always know that how the recipe is working and if the recipe is the optimum, whether the recipe is causing any trouble when it is stored in some atmosphere, it is preserved in some atmosphere. It is very
Experience.
important to note that.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, experience, it helps a lot. So that is very important to always research on thing. I am not saying to just always invest money in do some courses and then you will be
Absolutely.
good. It is not always important, but
The
important is to
science.
study things, the
Yeah.
science, to study everything, to do research. Your research should be perfect when you are doing anything by yourself. You're creating your own recipe, create it, but then you should know everything about it, like top to bottom, everything should be known to you. That is the biggest fault any person can make. Otherwise, everything is readily available. Packaging is available.
Yeah.
Techniques, and you know what? Nowadays, people are posting so many reels of piping things, of making cakes. So more or less, people get to know how to pipe, what to use. That you get to know. So the important is your base. That's it. Then I think structuring can be done.
The most expensive baking supply that you have ever bought.
Okay. If my oven counts, then it's my oven, which I got my OTG oven, 60 liters OTG oven. Oh my God. I actually ran out of funds. I thought I'll fund everything by myself, fund everything. I had 56,000, 50,000 gone. Oh my God. Like the pressure of fund, like, I want to fund myself, I want to fund, and I actually lost everything, all the funds I had. But yes, that was my OTG, which I got.
Is desserts are
Hmm.
bad carbs and are not healthy. Your one line comment on this.
Sometimes it's good to be happy.
Yeah, so this was the end of round two. I can't describe it in words how much fun was it to it was,
Mm,
and it was
e-
so great for me to spend time with you, and it was a great pleasure. You are here, and thank you
Oh my
enough.
God. Even I enjoyed a lot talking to. Actually, I thought it will be like, oh my God, I have an interview. But then, oh, it was really playful and it went really well. And I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. So
Thank you so much for having me.
guys, thank you so
Okay.
much for watching
Yeah.
this video. Guys, thank you
Yeah.
so much for watching this video, and please do not forget to like, comment, and
Share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so it's like, comment, and subscribe.
to the video, and do not forget to follow the Flard on Instagram. For the link, I'll share it in the description box. And thanks for watching Bawashina's series. Stay tuned for more Bawashina series.
And thank you for having me here. It was really fun talking to you.
Same here.